Hi guys, CryptoZard here. It's time to bring you a new play to earn game. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh and blockchain, I got a game for you. Oh! Yes! Yes! That's all I need to do, man! Please! My fourth game! Please, man! Please! Please!
Oh, thank you!
That's the card you wanted as well.
No, but you watch the games and stuff.
My shoulder. So what is KOD? KOD is a Yu-Gi-Oh style card game on the Hive blockchain, so you can get easy access to the token through the Hive engine. To be able to play KOD, all you need is a Hive engine account, and for all you Splitland players, you already got one. So you're going through here and you're typing the username. Log in through keychain, and then it'll bring you to the home page. Some of it's in English and some of it isn't, and you can obviously change the language in the settings. But currently out right now, you can play the game, play to earn's out, and buying cards and renting cards is out. And you can buy currently the first season of packs are out, and there are a few collabs with TH Gaming and Hash Kings, when you can use their token to buy exclusive packs. So currently the stage the game is at is playable, the play to earn's out, the cards are out, you got the market mechanics, and the play to earn, some of the mechanics aren't out yet, like survival mode, but you can earn weekly from it, and you can get access to either cards, KOD, and a few of the other assets in the game. So let me give you a short summary of the play to earn that's currently out in the game, because as some of the features are not out at the moment due to development, but currently out right now, you can earn through renting your cards and it's very open to having scorers in the game. You could also earn through the weekly and daily chests that you get from here, but obviously they have some stipulations. So if you have this lifeguard, which you can not complete the daily once a week, otherwise you'll fail your weekly quest, which kind of entices people to keep playing. And there's no cap or limitations on how many games you can play. You can just keep playing all you want. And then obviously the other mechanic that's out is renting. You can obviously come to here. And this is like the other side of the play to earn. And some of the features of the play to earn that's not out currently is the PvP survival mode, which you can see is here, but it's all grayed out because it's not out yet. And then you can also go earn some chests through leveling up through the leagues. So you got bronze, silver, gold, and then in the chests, you will get either KOD, which is the token. You can get non-NFT cards, which I'll go in more in depth about the cards in another video. And then you got talismans, which are tied to the crafting. And I'll obviously do a more in-depth guide about the crafting, because it can be a bit confusing with having all these other little cards in here and then mixing and matching. So as I said, some of the play to earn mechanics are already out, as in you can get your daily and your weekly chests, which you can claim. But if you get one lifeguard, which basically means you can only not complete your daily quest once a week, otherwise you fail your weekly quest, which kind of entices people to consistently be playing. And there's no like cap on playing. You can consistently play all you want and keep battling it out. There's no like limitation on playing. And the other way of obviously earning would be through renting. Obviously you can go to here and then you can obviously rent out your cards. I'll be doing a more in-depth video on like the whole play to earn mechanics in the game, so then there's no confusion and it's a lot more clearer for you guys. But I just wanted to like give you a little bit of an insight at the beginning. But then when I say about the weekly and daily play to earn, you get chests, and in the chest it consists of like different assets for the game, and some of the assets will be used for like crafting of cards in here. But I'll be doing a more in-depth guide about the crafting, because obviously it can get a bit confusing. King of Duels is in early development, as obviously the first season of packs are out, and some of the game mechanics like survival mode are still in development. But the game is still fun, playable, and it already got a ranking system, so then you could obviously chase yourself up on the leaderboards. But let me go into the cards a bit in detail and show you how it's got its relation to the Yu-Gi-Oh style. So you've got normal cards. Well, they're creature cards, but they're basically the same as like the vanilla normal cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, where they have no effects. And then you've got the hero cards, which are basically the same as effect monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh. And then you've got tactic cards, which is basically similar to spell cards, and there's a variance of that. The tactic cards, the same as spells in Yu-Gi-Oh. And then the last two, you got the fusions, which are the assembly monsters, and then you've got the, where is it? You can never find the thing you need when you need it. Then you got the ambush cards, which are the trap cards. And currently, as there's only a few cards out, it's kind of in a simple meta, and it's kind of like beat sticks and ambush cards, really, kind of like OG Yu-Gi-Oh style when it first come out. Currently, there's 3 archetypes out, which is the samurais, the dream deck, and also the multi-mans. And currently, you can't see it on mine because I've already purchased them, but you get access to 2 starter decks, which you can purchase for $10, and you can only buy them once, well, one of each. And after they've gone off the marketplace, and both of them are great investments if you want to get into the game, considering it's a entry point for the game as such. Okay, it gives you access to a bunch of like the core cards of the archetype, either the samurai deck or the dream deck. And then you can obviously boost the cards up by going to the marketplace and like buying the packs for the core. Alright, let me break down the gameplay of King of Duels. If you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd understand it a little bit. It's a 3-lane board, and obviously take your turns. And yeah, if you're an ex-Yu-Gi-Oh player, it's all pretty much similar. But if you're not, you need a whole other video to explain how to play, because it's not as simple as like blackjack or split lands. There's so many mechanics and strategies and responses you have to do with people. But as you can see, it's a very simple gameplay considering it's a card game. But the art style is pretty cool. The UI could have a bit of a better background, but obviously as it's in early development, you can expect changes to happen down the line. So my honest opinion of King of Duels is it's a fun game, because obviously as an ex-Yu-Gi-Oh player, it's just nice to be able to play like a similar game to that. And as it's already got some of the pay to earn out, and I feel like I'm kind of early towards the game considering the first series of cards are out, and being a split lands player, I know what it's like to like be able to be in possession of like early cards. So it's definitely something to have a look at if you're a hive player, because you might as well keep playing all the games that hive has access to, so then you can keep generating as much altcoins that are tied to hive, so then you can build up your hive bag, or you can build up any type of bag you want from it. It kind of makes sense as a hive player.